Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Tumor for moral support. You know what? You're the best gosh darn... Best gosh darn tumor I ever had.
Temporary access granted.
And thanks to the Mojave radiational, radioactive wasteland, I've had many. Every time I drink the bottle of water, boop, I get one. Another tumor I can add to the collection. All right, that's 2. We're making really good progress. Let's divert. Let's take a small distraction really quick and go to good. No, yeah, no. Let's go to Novak. Where's Novak at? Only because I know I have a room in Novak. Oh my god. Tumbleweed, let's go. Yeah, just chill out there, but you know, I don't think you're allowed in here anyways, Tumbleweed. Rooms with a strict no pets, no smoking, no tumbleweeds. Oh. I ran a campaign for a short while. It actually took me a few attempts to get it right with a few different groups, but I ran a short campaign. I think it was like 4 or 5 sessions in total that were about 2 hours long each. So it was a really quick, like, one-off, but it was a Fallout adventure with a rule set that I had written before I had discovered that there was a full entire rule set designed specifically for what I was trying to do. But I think I based it... I don't know what mercenaries doing in here.
Hey there. Need anything?
I based it off of... It was like a combination of Pathfinder and the rule set from Fallout 1. And it was bad. Don't get me wrong, it was bad.
Sure. Here's what I've got.
It was frustrating and difficult to play with, and I kind of lost a lot of that Pathfinder aspect from it anyways. Yeah, right, exactly. Come on. Move! Damn it! Maybe I could just, like, that works.
A customer who'd been to the strip told me the faces on the robots there changed from police to soldiers. Now, why would that be?
I like the, do you ever look at the homebrew character sheets for some of these things, though? Like, if you go through Etsy's like a breeding ground for a lot of that stuff, too, and I like it for it. Downside is that a lot of that stuff on Etsy is, like, hyper expensive. I think I saw one set of character sheets this one person made. They were pretty, don't get me wrong. But one printable set, the permissions to use one printable set was like $40-something, and I was like, gosh, that's a lot of money for any character sheets, and that's all you were really getting was a character sheet. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of these things too. I'm not even joking. Seriously, get on Etsy whenever you have like a hot minute, you know, in within your life, within your very busy life, and check it out, because there are some really cool designs for character sheets, not just for like a Fallout universe, but like dungeons in general. Some people had really good ones for Pathfinder that kind of helps you organize the rule set a little better, so that way you know, as a player, you didn't have to rely so much on a DM guiding you. You can be a little more independent, which is nice because if you've ever played Pathfinder as a DM, it's terrible. Big meaty claws. You know what? Big meaty claws. I big meaty claws all day. These are delicious. If my big meaty claws were on sale in a meat market, you'd be paying at least $45 a pound for this delicious crab meat. Thank you very much. Well, thank you. They're for sale. What am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. We went to bed. Alright, so now it's time for the hardest one, I think. Let me open this up on my monitor here. Okay. I got that saved, so I can pull that up later now. Big Rock, we've already looked at you. We should probably wait for daytime though, when the storm subsided. When they turn off the storm generator, we get a little more daylight too. There we go. Looks like the paint is peeling off this rock too. Game's literally unplayable. The textures are broken. Alright. Turn the fog machine off, yeah. Are they bark scorpions? They're just bark scorpions. One single grenade, though. Veronica, I might have to rely on you here for a minute. Actually, you know what? How many microfusions do I have? I only got one microfusion. Maybe I could just punch my way out of it. But the bark scorpions poison you, though. Veronica, do something.
Come on.
Hold on a second. Did I save? I don't think I saved before we get too caught up in this, because I don't want to... I don't know. I don't want to go too far back on our progress. Not that I think we really went too far, because we do have the door save coming out of the RepCon facility. But I don't want to fast travel. It's something that I don't like doing twice. We just have to be quick through here, though. What is that thing called? Centaur. That's what it's called. I think we should be fine here, though, if we just kind of keep moving and move fast. I got the thing that I need there. Do this as well. I'll have to check that out here in a second. I grabbed a lot of things. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh my god, yeah. No, these things are... come on, move! The rock. Hold on. We can probably get out of this without having to do anything. Yeah, Veronica's doing a great job. And you know what? She's earning us quite a bit of experience. Checking that out here. Feces shooters, yeah, exactly. Their mouths are... bleh. Their anatomy was turned backwards. You know, it's like that episode of, it's almost like that episode of South Park, where they discovered that eating food backwards is actually healthier than eating food the normal way. Alright, there we are, back in the bunker. Let me see what this is. What was this that you put in chat, Narwhals? Hold on a second. I clicked on the link, but it didn't come through. Don't do that.
Surely put on some sexy sleepwear and then I could just have sex with dog.
Yeah. I don't know. Hold on a second. Cancel out of that. Yeah, the one where he shits out of his mouth. And then he gets the whole entire town doing it too. Everyone in South Park is eating food backwards, and they're having like these meetings, and they're passing a basket around, and they're like, "Oh, here you need the basket." It's like, "Oh, you don't mind if I do?" Blah. Here, you want some of this too? Oh my god, what that show, I think is that show gets too much of a bad rap, really. Like, it's stupid. Don't get me wrong. That show is so stupid. But, honest to God, it is too good for its own kind. You know? And the fact that they've been going... What are they on? Season 25 now or something like that? And the show's still going, and it's still pretty good. It's just really trashy humor. It is. 100%.
There have been reports that the NCR's...
But you know what? That's the thing, though, is that's what gives it that special flavor. That's what gives it that twang. Is that South Park presents that funny thing. It's not attacking one single niche of people. It's creating a larger niche of people, separating them into different individual groups, subgroups, some niches of people, and picking one thing that we can all laugh about from every single one of those things. And it's poetic, honestly. If you ask me, I think South Park is one of the most poetic things, but it's not, it doesn't come across like that. Like, no, you're not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, this is... Yeah. I say we get more TV shows like South Park. TV show South Park, which hasn't changed too much. I think they've actually, in the more recent seasons, there's been more of a continuous storyline, or like a more grounded continuity going on with it than what they did in the earlier seasons. But no, more. I like more South Park. The original Simpsons was like phenomenal. Honest to God, I mean, there's a reason why you had shows like South Park and Family Guy, and all of them used to talk like, oh, there's nothing we could do anymore because the Simpsons already did. The Simpsons was the building blocks of these, raunchier adult TV shows that were animated. I don't think they were the first, but they were certainly the best. Hey, thanks for the follow, Depressed Narwhal. Also, I just realized my event screen here is way in the corner, and I don't know why. It's supposed to be up here. Let me play that again for you. There you go. I'm going to get you too, Mr. New Vegas, because I don't know if you saw yours. I don't know how long that's been sitting down there. I don't have the affiliate thing unlocked yet. I've been on a hiatus, so I used to stream way back, 2 years ago maybe? Back when it was a somewhat newer thing. And at the time I was doing really good, but I was having a hard time keeping up with streaming. It was because I was managing streaming with working a full-time job, and it was really hard to do. And on top of everything, I was going through this terrible breakup, and I just lost my apartment. I moved back into my mom's, and so I just, between everything, streaming stopped being my goal for anything. And I got lucky there because I kind of hit it off. There was one stream I did that brought me in a ton of followers all at once. I went from like 5 followers to 63, 64, something like that in a matter of like a couple of hours. And it was awesome. I loved it. But after that, you know, the fame kind of went away really fast. And I was like, well, shoot. It's really hard for me to keep doing this. I guess I'm going to take a hiatus. And it's been a few years now since I've done that, and I'm in a position where I can get back into doing this streaming thing. You know, I've kind of opened up my schedule. I'm in a healthier relationship. I'm actually in my own house. My own room, my own office. Everything's kind of in my favor. So I'm coming back into streaming, but I didn't get to that point where I made the affiliate mark with Twitch. So right now, that's my goal, is getting enough concurrent viewers so that way I can get the partnership started, or the affiliate deal started with Twitch, which I only need 3 concurrent viewers. You know, we're getting close. Thank you very much, Mr. New Vegas. Mr. New Vegas over here, making every single one of us feel special, especially myself. But yeah, no, you know, we're gonna get the concurrent viewers up, and we're gonna get to that goal. That's my goal, you know, and we're close. I know that's the hardest thing for a lot of streamers, is getting 3 concurrent viewers, and you know, it's getting closer, because I'm at like 1.5 right, 1.7, something like that. So every day we're getting closer. Thanks to people like you and chat who come in here and encourage me and create these amazing, meaningful conversations. I couldn't do it without you. I wouldn't do it without you. I lost track of what I was doing. Did we get all of our things? Are we, there's 2 different quest markers that I'm going to here. Hey, those numbers, when those numbers go up, oh my god, my heart's like, more numbers. It's like those, there was a psychological report I was reading on idle games. I don't know if you ever play those. You give me AIDS.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on
Can't
your
give
mind?
me AIDS. Nobody can help me. No, there was a psychological report I was reading on idle games and those little numbers going up. And so, like, the reason why, like, communist capitalists or capitalist whatever and idle heroes and stuff like that, the reason why those games are so popular is because there's no thought that goes into it. You literally just download the app, do a quick tutorial, and then the game actually plays itself and provides you with that same feeling of success with not needing to actually work for it. And it's like, exactly. And you know what the worst part is? I got sucked into that too. For a hot minute there, I was playing idle games. I was getting sucked into those because they were because I'm not a big mobile gamer, but I had like I had that like Idle Heroes on there, and I used to just sit there and just click on it. Or I don't know. I guess I don't know. Define cookie clicker how you do. I don't want to necessarily define that as an idle game, but it was the next best thing, you know. But like when that came out, I was like really big. Me and my buddies just all compete over who can start a new game and get the most cookies the fastest, and that was like, it's a gateway drug that leads into all these other awful, just cheap, dirty idle games. And yeah, and part of the reason why I don't really play idle games, or not idle games, but mobile games anyways, is that, you know, a large proportion of them, exactly, you're right, a large proportion of them are just trash. Oh, excuse me. Give me a second here. I'm not gonna make any noise. I just need to. Oh my goodness. Oh, this ice and chip. Walter. I can't do his voice. I wish I did voices better. What's the guy's name? Is it Walter? Oh yeah, here's
We
the
were all dead
holotapes.
then.
Maybe if I actually played the
I
game.
suppose I'm not surprised. But we must turn our
What am I
minds to
doing?
unarmed.
I'm sitting here.
When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions.
Jesse, I need you
When the
easy
patrols
pick up
failed
in.
to return, I assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts
Jesse!
to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports.
That's gonna have
Like
me
the
rolling
patrols,
now.
They have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Man, I wish I was paying attention. Meet with the Brotherhood Scout and the DNCR Correctional Facility report. Brotherhood Scout near the town of Nipton. Collect his report. Meet the Brotherhood Scout near the town for Lone Hope. Oh. This one, I think this one's a little bit easier, isn't it? Because you're not necessarily, hold on a second. How many blips are there? There's 3 of them. Listen, I know there's quest markers there. But I don't know what I'm doing. I like to have a little bit of foresight. I mean, what's the last thing I want to happen is Elder McNamara saying, "Oh yeah, we need you to go out and go out dressed as femboy Aang from Avatar and attract some sweet, delicious Deathclaw. You know what?" I don't know what I am and not allowed to say on Twitch, so I'm gonna keep that. Deathclaw Bussy. Would do without instruction. I mean, I'm not complaining. I just, hey, you gotta emotionally prep for that. You know what I mean? You can't just walk into femboy territory like that and expect to walk out of there with your limbs intact, not jellified. Crazy, ludicrous. I was born there, you fool. Oh my god. I should have made more coffee for myself. This is the closest one that we can get to. Might as well knock it out, right? Is it up on top of the mountain? No, it couldn't be. What time is it right now for me? It is 3:06 in the morning. I'm actually an hour past what I usually stream to, but I'm having so much fun tonight. I think we're gonna do a little more. Besides, you know, it's also kind of making up for the fact I missed the day earlier this week. I didn't it wasn't because I was like, oh, I don't feel like streaming, and it's not, it was because I was sick. And I you know, you gotta take care of yourself. This is video games, and, you know, this doesn't really put food on the table or guarantee me anything. This is just me enjoying content with people who also enjoy the same stuff. So yeah, you know, I took a day off from streaming just so I can sleep and catch up on my health. But I kind of want to catch up on that missing day I did too, you know. And
What do you want? And don't try anything funny.
whatever you say. Yeah, you know what? You make me want to stick around. But yeah, you know, that's something too that I didn't really realize that when I first started streaming all those many years ago. I thought it was about the stream and nothing else, and everything I do is for the stream. But like since I have stopped thinking like that and I came back to after my hiatus, it's now people don't want to watch me just go in here and just do whatever just to make it look nice for them. I feel like the stream's better when I'm doing things that I enjoy, because now I can be more social about it and be more talkative, and we can cover topics that I know about, as opposed to having a chat room full of people half my age telling me that Among Us is sus. I don't know nothing about it. I mean, I know what Among Us is, but I don't want to talk about Among Us every hour of my life. I guess I'm choosing that one.
For it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the
and honest to God, when you're doing it in a way that you enjoy it, it doesn't even feel like a grind. Honest to God, I look forward to this every night. I do this every single night. The funny spaceman is a bit oddly looking, meaning we shall single him out. Yes. No, oh my God, I cannot. I used to play all the fucking cringe games too on my old stream, and I really gave up on what I liked as a game, as a gamer. I think the light just turned out on me. I gotta go back there. This is gonna be not so hard, but Nelson did. Let's make a save. I'm gonna make a risky fast travel, because I don't know. We're either gonna get there and it's gonna be occupied by legions, or we're gonna get there and everyone's dead because we did our job. I can't remember if we did our job, so let's find out together.
Another kill to my
we did not do our job. Thankfully, Veronica's got the left hook of Mike Tyson. No bite though, unfortunately. Wouldn't that be nice? Also, where's my grenade at? Veronica, you are killing it. I don't want to get too close because those bombs actually have a pretty good spread. .357 Magnum. Just something else we can use to make more bombs. Speaking of which, I want to head north. Dead north. I wonder if I can. Okay, I'm not in danger, so I think this worked out in our favor. Maybe. If we can get on top of the mountain, I think we'll be fine. Not good, though. I don't have any more bombs. Either. I got one more bomb. Come on, Veronica. There you go. Oh my God, that noise. It broke my heart. Probably fine though. We can go ahead and get on out. What is this right here? We'll make a new save because I'm scum. And I don't feel any regrets for it either. But also, I'm like dead curious on what this blip is. Hold on a second. Actually, I might already know what it is. Never mind. That's the Sierra Madre. I don't want to do the Sierra Madre. I think the Sierra Madre is my third favorite DLC. If I've got to rank my DLC for New Vegas from top to bottom, best to worst, number 1 would have been Old World Blues. Number 2 was Lonesome Road, or whatever that one is. No, not Lonesome Road. What is it? When the one where you go and you discover Eddie's like other body or something like that. That one, and you blow up the nukes. That's like number 2. Sierra Madre is number 3, and then Honest Hearts was number 4. At least in the explorable DLC. And then you had the Gunrunner's Arsenal, which
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me,
really
then
didn't.
go.
It was nice. Don't get me wrong. I liked it because it
But
added
I'm
new
sworn
guns to
report.
the
I've been dividing my time between the camps to the
added
north
new
and south
guns
of
to
here.
the game, which
One
was
belongs to the
really
NCR,
cool.
the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Yeah, honestly, I think I played this game. I played through this game maybe 4 or 5 times. Not like completely finished. When I first played this game, because Fallout New Vegas was my first. That's where I lost my Fallout virginity to, was Fallout New Vegas. The first few times I touched it and I played, I didn't this is the NCR camp. You know what? This might be an interesting place to be. I didn't realize that the Brotherhood was even a thing. Like, I didn't actually know what that was. Like, it would be talked about, but I wouldn't find anything or actually do the necessary quests to get to the Brotherhood. And then I played Fallout 3, which was the second one I ever played. And that one opened up my eyes to who the Brotherhood was, and I was like, oh, well, maybe this was just a reference back to Fallout 3, because that must be how this works. And then, you know, all the pieces kind of came together when I did the next time I played Fallout New Vegas, and I think I did the Brotherhood questline, and then I figured out about the power armor and everything. But I don't think I actually finished the game until maybe a few years after I actually got the game to start with. But I don't know. I'm notorious for like not finishing the game. Forlorn Hope, letter 5. Like Skyrim, I've had so many I think I've started more games, and I've only actually done the mission or the game ending quest line like to completion maybe 2-3 times since I've ever started playing it, because I'm more interested in everything else that goes on around the game. You know, and I usually play it till it's so exhausting I can't play it anymore. Can I unbury any of these graves? I've yet to find a single shovel. Ooh, blowflies. Gross. I don't know. I liked what I really liked about New Vegas was all the options you were given, and how you were going to approach the end of the game. Like, that was cool. But I don't know. I think I was too young, and maybe Fallout was like not the game that I should have been interested in, because I was at the time I was playing games like Spyro or what else, like Sonic, you know, freedom of choice. Exactly. Like, how do you handle yourself when you're given so many options in a game? I was the kind of kid, I grew up with Mousetrap and stuff like that, you know, when it came to like actual physical board games, you know. And like, I used to play Pokemon or whatever. We had Pokemon cards, but back then we didn't play Pokemon cards. We, you know, me and all my little buddies, we used to fight to the death over who had the coolest card and who's really, you know, the most powerful compared to, you know, Blastoise or Charizard or whoever else. So, you know, I think that initial appreciation for what these games really were was lost to me in a younger age. And it wasn't until I would get older that I would actually say, hey, you know what? This game is actually more than just something I'm gonna dick around with for a little while. Exactly. Who played Pokemon anyways? Where am I supposed to be going? I'm not in the right place, but I'm glad I found this place. Oh. Okay, hold on. Coyote Den. We've already found this spot, too. That's good. No, my earliest memory... So, I remember when I was really young. I think I was in first grade was my first experience with Pokemon. And we used to go to, my mom used to drop me off at this before school daycare kind of thing. And basically what it was like a bunch of kids in a room, and we'd all, man, my heart's broken for these baby dogs. So sad. Just a moment of silence real quick, everyone. Anyways, this is not good. It took me a second to process what was going on there for a second. Yikes. You know what? I deserved that. I do. What I did was evil. Honestly, probably the most evil thing I could do in Fallout. But what I was saying though was my first taste of Pokemon was back when I was in like first grade, and we used to go to this, it was like this building that wasn't connected to the school that I went to, but what they would do was they would send us all to school after they would get us started in the morning, and like our parents would drop us off there like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, because most of the people that did go to this daycare, you know, their parents all worked really early morning shifts at their job, and there was no exception to my family. My family also worked that overshift lifestyle, that hard work hustle. You know what I mean? So, you know, we would go to the daycare, and I used to get the big tins every year for Christmas, and we would bring these tins with like stacks of Pokemon. Like, I kid you not, you could ream through these things. It'd be like a decent like 10 pounds worth of cards, and we would all like pretend to know how to play. But it was really just like, my Pokemon, my Muck attacks your Blue Eyes Dragon. Because, you know, of course, sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh cards would get mixed in there. You know, first graders and kindergartners, we had no idea what in the world we were talking about. This is going to be a very curious turn of events here really quick, and I kind of want to see what happens. I don't think it's going to be a good idea for us to save right now, because if we do, then chances are if the Brotherhood guy dies, we might not be able to finish the quest. So we're gonna be eating up here. Actually, wait, hold on. No.
I'm not doing
Veronica,
so
why
well
don't you just
here.
do something? Actually, wait, hold on. I don't want to hear you complain ever again.
I'm gonna need some.
That's allowed, right? I think they killed the, they killed... What's his name? I don't even know where he went, or if he's even still alive. I don't think it's actually even worth it. Whoops. Nah. I think this one's gonna be the hardest one we get to. I think we're gonna finish up this. Only because I'm starting to feel that wear down now. I think we're gonna finish this quest with the Brotherhood really quick, and then we're gonna end the stream there. Mostly because I don't want to feel unaccomplished, and I've already committed this much time into it, and I don't really have the comfort in saying, hey, let's put up BRB screen on real quick and give me 7 minutes so I can brew myself another cup of coffee, so that way we can play another 5 minutes of this game. Let's try down here at the emergency railroad, or the service station, or whatever. I can kick my legs up for a second. Ugh. Alright. This is it right here. Let's see. We might be able to just sneak our way up. I think we definitely moved too fast along the main quest line, because the Legion camps aren't supposed to be this much of a problem yet. So I think that's something we'll keep in mind next time when we eventually come back and do the challenge run again in the future. How are we still getting attacked by them? Look at that. They're coming at me like nothing else. I've got to be able to run away from them. Let me tell you, you're not catching up with a good friend. You've made a new friend. And vice versa. I don't know if I'm far enough away to consider myself safe. I'm far enough away that they don't know where I am right now. Hold on, let's just make sure I'm still going the right way. Still going the right way. The Legion, they're coming up over that mountain. My anxiety is peaking. My need for food is tweaking. Coyote steaks are not being cooked. I had bighorner steaks, yeah. Only because that's like the only thing that's gonna get us to enough health. Alright, let's just like sneak our way to the rest of this. Let's play this smart. Let's be careful. We're so close. I don't, if he did die last time, which I'm not sure if he did, I didn't see a failed quest, or a quest failed pop up. He don't see me yet though, so I think we're okay. I wonder if I can really quick. I'm just gonna save the game in case it does go sour, but I want to see what happens. Can I pickpocket him? Oh my god. That wasn't even necessary. I could have just talked to him and I could have gotten everything I needed. Oh, I fucking love New Vegas. I love it. Don't tell me there was ever a game that was ever better than this. Because this is peak video game right here. Oh, thank God. The storm subsided. Man, speaking of storm, I don't know if you know anything about it or what part of the, I don't know, are you part of the U.S.? I assume you're part of the U.S., but if you are, and if you're a part of this storm that's going through, up on the northeast side, dude, be careful, man. I live up here too where the storm is hitting, this big snowstorm. Thank God I don't live out in New York. New York is getting like a foot a minute of snow right now. But where I live, in the last 2 days, we've gotten 10 inches of snow. And it has been icy roads and it has been crazy. So, you know, that's just my little piece there, you know, dude. If you gotta go out or anything and you're in this, you know, take care, but it's crazy right now. In fact, I think it's snowing right now. My Alexa, my screen on my Alexa has been flashing at me saying, winter warning advisory. Don't go outside. You'll die. So it says verbatim. No snow though. So you probably live south of me then. Hopefully it doesn't hit you like it hit us. 'Cause it's bad. And it's in November too. We don't usually in my neck of the woods, we don't get snow until after November.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Yeah, here.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've
are
become
welcome.
someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you.
That's gonna be a mistake, but yeah, tell me more.
I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Oh my God. If I talk to him, is that gonna end the mission? I just want to get the last of I just need to get it done. That's all I want. Just end it. End it now. You're not who I want to talk to. If I have to leave the vault again, we'll just end the stream there. We'll leave the vault tomorrow. That's what we'll do. But we're not going any further tonight. This is it. Just end the quest.
Look, this isn't a great time. Oh, what the hell? It's not like...
I don't even want to talk to you. What's wrong?
Yeah, I mean...
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do the thing. We're not.
One of our exploratory...
We'll just get it started. That's what we're gonna do. We'll get it started, and then when we come back and do this tomorrow, we're gonna do this quest, and we'll save it all for tomorrow. I don't have the energy, because I know this is like one of the most frustrating quests to do, I think. And we
Well,
don't
the
have
entire
the
system is
science
infected.
necessary to talk our way out of it too. So and we know what we have to do. Yeah. And if I gotta get a reminder tomorrow, then I gotta get a reminder tomorrow. So, okay. Screw that. We're done. Last save of the night. Bada boom. We'll make a second save too, just in case. I don't know. Game corrupted one time and I lost my initial save and it was awful. So, alright. We're gonna call it there. I'm gonna go get some more coffee to drink. Who knows? Maybe I'll sleep tonight. Maybe we'll do something. But hey, you know what? Thanks everyone for stopping by, Mr. New Vegas. Really appreciate the new camaraderies we've made today. It's phenomenal. I love this. I love you guys. It's been real. It's been great. So we'll be back at this again tomorrow. Streams every night at 10:30 Central Time to technically a stop at 2 o'clock, or not 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock Central Time. So, you know, if you're interested and you want to, you know, check me out tomorrow, that's the time I'm going to be on. So, yeah. I will catch you guys later. You take it easy. Be safe out there. And be good. Mr. New Vegas.